me a second. Just need to connect this. Chill.
Hey, never pick a fight you can't win.
What's good, stream? What's up, people?
Dude, what are those games kind of called? StarCraft? Is it RTS?
What?
Such a cool fucking genre, bro.
Huh?
If StarCraft 2 was like more popular, I would do it. That's like my favorite. Playing fucking 30 games of StarCraft 2 day, just fuck out all day. That game you drink like 3-4 Red Bulls. That's I'm drinking Red Bull all day. Warcraft 3, do people still play it? I wouldn't mind no life in Warcraft 3.
Shut up, Mango. Goodbye. Okay. The Yumi player. You know what I'm looking at. Disgusting loser. Lord.
Destiny, domination, deceit.
Triple D's. Finally. Finally, time to buy No Rest for the Wicked. Alright, hold on. I actually want to hear what he says.
Just a couple months ago, we released our Breach updates that introduced a whole lot of new content to our Rest of the Wicked. We then promised that our next update would be co-op multiplayer. Today, we're going to fulfill that promise. With No Rest for the Wicked, we're building a whole new subgenre. We've combined the system
to
of an
Summoner's
action
Rift.
RPG with a Souls-like combat model, and that naturally meant that our vision for co-op was also very different from the status quo.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Traditionally, multiplayer in RPGs followed a pretty simple host and guest model. You'd play on your save file and temporarily invite a friend to join your session for a while. But once your session was done, you'd go back to your save file and your friends would go back to theirs. And so you never really became a true RPG party that shared a common challenge or journey. In recent years, ARPGs moved towards
Minions
systems
have
where you see
spawned.
completely random players getting streamed into your world. But because these people are complete strangers or bots, you still ended up feeling lonely, even though you often saw other players roaming around. And thus, we still felt like this never created and maintained the feeling that we think most players always desire to have when playing an RPG together with others. On the MMORPG side, community and clans have always been much more important aspects because you finally share the entire world with us, not just a single person save file. But when you're playing alongside thousands of people,
Hold on, sir. I gotta fight this owl bear. He kind of strong.
Whoa, holy shit.
The realm flesh constrains, iron liberates.
Oh, he fucked up. Wow. I can't believe he did that.
I take.
Bro, what is he even doing?
Mortality behind.
I love the effect. Why? Literally, why?
An ally has been slain.
On your heart. All will bend their knee in fear and fealty. Thrice born.
Fuck you.
I summon natural
Executed.
Their gods cannot save them from unfettered by mortality. Malice never wanes.
Enemy rampage.
Okay, two reports, I guess.
Death is salvation. So must
Okay, volley bears can be used in the top lane. We'll have to try him. Alright, we're keeping a consistent
Ally has
ping.
been slain. Enemy double kill.
I'm good with that.
An enemy has been slain.
Toward endless glory. My attention.
Oh, it would be so nice to have a chat, to have somebody to talk to.
All mortals reek with the stench of decaying flesh. The ungrateful call me tyrant. The wise. My peace uncovered.
An ally has been slain.
Dead by mortality.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Life is a bitter shame.
Enemy is legendary. Enemy double kill.
Such a death. Far greater
Enemy triple kill.
delay of the inevitable.
On the same server, no single interaction can ever truly feel meaningful. And so it always ended up feeling like just being in a theme park together. And then we have all the soul snakes. They are combat mobs and produce never before seen damage to a genre. And in terms of multiplayer, you could summon random players to help you defeat a particularly difficult boss. But once the boss battle is over, those players immediately get kicked out of your game. Once again, you never got that feeling of actually being on a journey. Our goal was to combine the best aspects of ARPGs with the best aspects of MMORPGs. These people are complete strangers or bots. You still ended up feeling lonely, even though you often saw other players roaming around. And thus, we still felt like this never created and maintained the feeling that we think most players always desire to have when playing an RPG together with others.
Your turret has
On
been
the
destroyed.
MMORPG side,
Your turret has been
community and
destroyed.
clans have always been much more important aspects because you finally shared an entire world with others, not just a single person save file.
Expunge mortality.
When you're playing alongside thousands of people on the same server, no single interaction can ever truly feel meaningful. And so it always ended up feeling like just being in a theme park together.
Your inhibitor
And
has
then
been
we have all the
destroyed.
Souls-likes.
An
Their
enemy
combat
is
mobs
dominating.
introduced never before seen
An
methods
ally
of
has
genre.
been slain.
In terms
Enemy
of
double
multiplayer,
kill.
you could could summon random players to help you defeat a particularly difficult boss. But once the boss battle is over, those players immediately get kicked out of your game.
Because it burns
Once
them
again,
alive.
Your turret
you never
has
got
been
that
destroyed.
feeling of actually being on a journey together. With Wicked, our goal was to combine the best aspects of ARPGs with the best aspects of MMORPGs in order to create the most immersive multiplayer experience possible. We believe that what is really good is a multiplayer experience where you form an actual fellowship
An
with
ally
friends
has been
and
slain.
family. One that brings back the magical feeling of playing the very first individual game. So instead of everyone playing their own games, you're now all playing one game.
I'm listening.
So far, in any of our live builds, any realm you created was a single player realm. Now, should you choose to combine players, it will turn your realm into a persistent shared realm that you can enjoy with other players. Note that our persistent realms can always be accessed and do not rely on a host to be online. So even if
Your
your friends are
turret has
not
been
currently
destroyed.
playing, you can
An
still always
ally
hop
has
back
been
and
slain.
looting and leveling into the world you're now sharing. Think of our realms being similar to how realms work in Minecraft.
Nigga, they could.
The only difference being you don't have to pay for a subscription. Owning an online realm is absolutely free in the rest of the weekend.
Shut down. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Oh, I thought we were playing. Are you dead?
I wanted to play with Patrick, so I simply selected him from my Steam friends list and sent him an invite.
The silence.
You'll be able to invite up to 3 other players to your realm, for a total of 4 players per realm. As we started our journey, Patrick and I were roaming around the shelves together. Patrick took care of the first few enemies, while I took care of finding some wood builds. It's highly advisable to split up the various jobs if you play in a party.
My attention.
Patrick found the first big chest full of loot rather quick. Looting the rest of the wicket followed the first come, first served philosophy. Every piece of loot ought to be valuable.
Your turret
Wanna
has
see
been
players
destroyed.
always thinking about
Your
members of
turret
their
has
party
been destroyed.
and be highly encouraged
An
to share
ally has
whatever
been
they find.
slain. An ally
I
has
already
been
found a weapon
slain.
before. Now I had 2. Patrick hadn't found one.
Enemy double kill.
Sharing is caring, so I decided to give Patrick the claim what I found.
Your turret has been
Listen to
destroyed.
what players wanted and ensure that there are no restrictions whatsoever when it comes to trading. It's a completely free game. Besides this,
Shut down.
since our entire open world
Defeat.
is lovingly handcrafted, we also applied this design ethos to enemy spawns.
Finally out of this bullshit ass fucking game.
More difficult,
Now this is a match in which I wish Sword Art Online rules applied, cause man, I would have made sure this dude would die real fast.
ouch, Patrick got me with his swing there. Unlike other RPGs, no rest for the wicked is all about precision combat. That's why friendly fire is a thing. You'll always want to play together as a team and coordinate your attacks. Our enemies are quite smart and will react to being cornered by multiple players in clever ways. Here, the enemy understood that I was trying to backstab them, and I got punished for it. When you fall in battle and another player is around, they get a chance to resurrect you. Resurrecting other players will drain your own health though, so tread lightly. Since Patrick decided to use his claymore, I decided that going for a bow-based build might make sense. Patrick played the heavy tank, so I decided to play a ranged build by playing an archer. And for the Wicked veterans, we redesigned bows for the rest of the Wicked together. We moved these from being offhand to fully feature two-handed weapons. Firing an arrow now is as simple as pressing the attack button. And similar to our melee weapons, every single bow now comes with a completely unique moveset. Around this point, I noticed that Patrick snatched most of the loot from me. And well, I might have overreacted. After Patrick and I put aside our differences, we were ready to engage in our first boss fight together. At this point, Corey decided to join our little group. Corey wanted to bring over a character he had already started on another realm. Having someone who can heal us up might help us a great deal here. Together, we bravely stepped forward in order to slay the beast. Patrick played the tank and ripped into Warwick using his claymore.
Well,
I
this
kept
fight
peppering
looks
him
crazy.
with arrows from afar. Since Corey already had a heal aura spell, whenever we needed healing, we just cozied up right next to him and had him heal the entire group. Enemies and bosses in multiplayer get new AI behaviors. So even if you think you mastered our bosses before, you might be surprised once you're trying to slay a boss with your buddy. And after all that, Warwick turned into mincemeat pretty quickly. We prevailed by playing together as a team, each of us playing to their own individual strengths. After arriving in Sacrament and spending the night there, I spent a little more time playing and then logged off for tonight, while Corey and Patrick kept playing. The next morning, I decided to hop back into Wicked. The first thing you should do when you jump back into a realm is to quickly check out what kind of progress your friends made. Apparently, they already upgraded some of our vendors. We changed the way vendors work recently. Instead of selling pre-configured items, they're now selling different
and it is on
items every
sale.
day. Another new feature we're introducing is the Compendium. This is basically like an in-game wiki. We're planning to add more features to this in the future, including an index of items and a bestiary of enemies. For now, the Compendium lets you revisit any tutorial you want, and it allows you to rewatch all story sequences from quests you might have missed.
And she prayed.
Hey everyone.
But the Siren
On
would never need to
April
return.
30th, we released The Breach, a huge
And we
content
completely overhauled the way crafting works. We're introducing the scribe table.
Such
the
a
scribe
W
table
update.
will allow you to
Swear to
research any items that have been discovered at least once in your realm. You will find the required research papers as a new loot drop all throughout the Soul Sacra. Once researched, you can now craft those items at its respective crafting table as many times as you'd like. And if you'd like to research items that have not been discovered on the realm yet, you can try your luck and just research a random item. Given all this, you now won't have to pray to RNGs anymore in order to finally craft the item you've been looking for. As you can see, that means that we made every item craftable now. So folks who enjoy crafting and collecting ought to get
Alright,
a
I don't need
huge
you
kick
anymore,
out of
brother.
them.
That shit gonna be gas. That shit's gonna be stupid gas. Don't want to play any more of that. Really just had two dumbass fucking matches. I don't necessarily want to play Monster Hunter right now. Peace. Alright. I'm about to stop the stream and bring it right back. So play music.